Evening everybody, Happy New Year to you. About a week ago I had an idea. I don't know where it come from, it just appeared out of nowhere. But for me I'm calling it Project 74. What is Project 74? Quite simply, pick the year you were born and build one model from each of the, shall we say, standard range of Meccano sets for that year you were born. In my case, 1974, hence Project 74. Depending when you were born, and therefore the year you are using, will depend on what sets were available, the amount of sets, and how many models. In my case, there are 10 standard sets, a pocket set, and there's some mechanism sets that are, for example, a number 4 set with a motor, more or less. I'm not going to do those for now. I'm sticking to the pocket set and up to number 10. Now, the amount of sets in the, what I'll call, in general, the standard range of Meccano sets over the years, depending what year you choose, will depend exactly how many sets are available to you, or rather were available to you, and therefore the amount of models you're going to make. Now, hopefully I'm going to do the full range for my year of birth, but early on, say post 1908, when it became Meccano, not Mechanics Made Easy, the set numbers did increase, and I suppose, from the top of my head, and you can research this via Google, you're looking at sort of World War I period, around about 7 sets if I recall correctly. As we move on, you get up to what became the L set when they changed to letters instead of numbers, and there's a lot of history and there's a lot of little differences, some minor, some more so, but for the majority it'll probably be sets 1 to set 10. There are smaller sets, but I'll let you find that out doing your own research. If you need any help, just ask. I'll try and point you in the right direction. The latest year you can pick, really, to do a full series of 1 to 10 is 1977, if I recall correctly. 78, 79, we had the new sets, which were sets 1 to 5, totally revamped sets, but the number 10 set was still available. So you could still do that, but if you find yourself born 15 years ago, or perhaps a bit more than that now, from sort of like the mid-80s to mid-90s, I suppose, the French sets did go from 1 to 6. But you may find yourself a little bit too young for even the latest of the 1 to 10 set period. It is, after all, over 40 years ago now. So, what to do? Well, maybe pick the birth year of your parents, one of your parents. It's just a means to pick a year, I suppose. Now, this isn't a competition, it's just a project, another way of deciding what to build. Now, there's no hard and fast rules because it's not a competition. So, a spoiler alert for you, I'm up to set 5, or just about to start a set 5 model. I do have some minor rules for myself, such as I have some models already built. I'm not going to use them because that would be cheating, really. Because I've built those already, I'm not going to build those again. I'm also not going to build models that I can recall that I've built in the past. And I'm also not going to build too many models of the same style or theme. With the not exactly no hard and fast rules, I'm having to use parts that I've got. I am going to have to do a bit of a big shop soon. Some parts I need anyway, and some it's just because I've built so much over the last 2-3 years that some of the nicer models I don't want to take apart yet, although I have had to take some apart, but there we are. Can't keep them all together. I've just gathered the parts up for this 5 set model, and I needed, I think it was 8 or 9 5-hole strips, 2.5 inch long strips. I would like to keep all the parts, in this case the 5-hole strips, to one colour, which meant gold, 1930s gold. Some are repainted, some are really bad. I managed to cobble together 8 or 9, whatever it is, reasonable ones. So I don't have a multicoloured swap shop of the same part being all different colours, if at all possible. As this is not a competition, say you must build this model exactly as the instruction book says from 1974, that is not the case, so I have tweaked where I've, well, to be honest, one model, spoiler alert, I've already built several. I've got to be carried away, but we'll come to that if and when it happens in the models, and it has happened quite considerably in one model. I hope to get round doing some videos of the actual models very soon, and once again, Happy New Year to you all. Bye for now.